Imagine, for any reason, you decided to run a data center. What you need is a server. No, actually you need several servers with different operating systems to run your customer software. Check. State of the art today? To consolidate the data, you purchase a storage subsystem. Check. Something is missing. Ah yes, connections between the servers and the storage subsystem. Right, best is to build up a network. For example, a storage area network, a SAN. What you need is a SAN switch. Check. And cables. Cables make sense. Fiber channel cables in case of a SAN. Check. Alright, so far so good. But what's about redundancy and performance? Thought about that? Let us add cables to the configuration. Multipathing drivers in the servers will handle the load balancing, so you have a good performance, and in case of a broken cable, there is still another one that can take over. Check. Alright, done. You are selling your data center service to the first customer. You are happy. You are thinking about your configuration design. What happens if your switch is failing? No connectivity between server and storage means you're violating the service level agreement with your customer. You're adapting everything. A lot of work, but you are feeling good. Except the design looks a bit complicated. Nevertheless, it's running. The administration, yes, it takes time. But you have a small team in the meanwhile taking care of all the different systems. Anyway, it sounds impressive. Heterogeneous data center design. Devices from different vendors. And now, one day, nobody thought it's possible. The customer is complaining. Let us say his performance went down. A bottleneck in your configuration? You just updated the microcode level of a SAN switch, but can this be the reason? What can you do? You have several customers now. There are a lot of things to do. You and your team don't have the time to investigate the problem. Where to start? It's clear to you a deep knowledge and a lot of experience is needed to solve the problem. But you have an idea. You have support agreements with the vendors that sold you the servers, the SAN switches, the storage subsystems. You are calling them. Several days later, you had a bunch of conference calls. Your team collected for each vendor support packages of the systems, of course, just their systems. The packages were investigated by the vendors or not, you don't know. But what you know for sure is there is still no solution. The vendors told you, please update your microcodes first, otherwise we cannot support you. Some announced, it isn't me, others didn't answer so far. But your customer is still complaining. Any further ideas? We have one for you. Don't wait till your customers are complaining. We developed a market Unix system to analyze in an automated way system support packages of different vendors. The big advantage, we can check your overall configuration end to end, from the host bus adapter in your server throughout the SAN switches down to the storage subsystem. No trick, a bit of magic. We are checking against vendors' best practices guidelines and interoperability matrices. We detect performance bottlenecks, missing redundancies, broken cables, and several other things that prevent you from running a reliable, high-performance data center. Advanced configurations like virtualization of servers or storage and disaster recovery designs are as well included in our analysis. And this is done with a high efficiency, very fast, outstanding quality, low cost. No trick, a bit of magic. Our data center 360-degree, short DC 360, think ahead service is helping you to avoid impacts. It's a proactive service. What you get is a detailed report with recommendations, what's to change and how to change in which order, with a target to realize your reliable and high-performance data center. Your data center, your vendors, and KnowledgeRiver in between. But that's not all. We can help as well during an impact with our DC 360 investigation service. The analyzing process is almost the same, but the communication is different. The vendors are actually in charge to solve the problem, but we are helping them finding the right place and helping you with the communication. Your data center, your vendors, and KnowledgeRiver around. And if you are planning a new data center, the renewal of data center parts or data migration, our data center 100%, short DC 100, architect service is the right choice. Your data center evolution. And remember, no trick, just a bit of magic. To get more information, just visit our webpage www.knowledgeriver.com or send us an email to contact@knowledgeriver.com. Our final request, please be fair and distribute this video in your network so others can benefit as well from our services. Thanks a lot.